We have a major New York Knicks free agency update as a report has revealed a new target for the New York Knicks after there have been a ton of noise about the Knicks and their former interest in Marcus Smart before he signed with the Lakers and the Knicks' interest in Ben Simmons, as the Knicks clearly are looking for a specific type of player, which is why a new name has been added to this list, and we're going to break it all down. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Knicks Digest. It's Chris here. We're going to jump right into things as always. If you guys are part of that 65% that's not subscribed to Knicks Digest, we got daily videos like this, and we are closing in on 20,000 subscribers. You guys have been killing it recently. Let's try to get to 20K before training camp begins. And also, let's just have a lot of fun and talk some Knicks basketball. As the Knicks are looking at multiple different free agents towards the end of free agency. We're now late in July and things have changed. Most free agents are off the board. The big moves the Knicks have made have been done. Jordan Clarkson, Gershon Yabusele are both on the team. The Knicks' biggest acquisitions of the summer have been made. However, there is still one more veterans minimum roster spot that Knicks fans are very focused on right now, as that feels like the next domino to fall. And with all that in mind, it is just a matter of time before the Knicks decide on signing someone. Now, it was no secret that the Knicks had interest in Marcus Smart. He was someone who the Knicks have had interest in since around 2022. Leon Rose is a big fan of Smart's game and thought Smart would bring a winning pedigree to this Knicks team, and he definitely would have. However, when Smart eventually got bought out by the Washington Wizards earlier this week, he made it very clear that he was going to be signing with the Los Angeles Lakers on a 2-year, $11 million deal. And the Knicks, they just could not afford that, which is what led the Knicks to sort of having to change their course of action and look towards new free agents. Now, obviously, Ben Simmons is one, and we've talked about Ben Simmons enough that I just wanted to mention that Ben Simmons is one because, as we know, Ben Simmons' best quality is the elite defense that he brings to the table. And the Knicks have now shown interest in another free agent target, and jumping into that, it was revealed by Dean Simon that the Knicks defense could use some upgrades, especially for their seldom used bench unit. As a result, it could make perfect sense for the team to contact ex-Los Angeles Lakers guard and impressive perimeter defender Jordan Goodwin, who became a casualty of the Lakers' agreement to sign 2022 Defensive Player of the Year Marcus Smart last Sunday. With that in mind, that kind of changed things for the Knicks a lot, and JJ Redick has been super high on Jordan Goodwin, and it was a tough player to see get waived from the Lakers if you were a Lakers fan. As it was mentioned by Redick, just his competitive spirit, his toughness. I joked with him this morning, he can't get soft on us now. He's been a banshee for us since he's been on the two-way and has provided not just the attitude, the toughness on the court, but he's also played really good basketball for us. We're confident in him, and they were confident in Goodwin. However, they did have to move on in order to bring on Marcus Smart, a move that does make perfect sense if we're being honest with ourselves here. Now, a lot of fans were not thrilled about Jordan Goodwin leaving the Lakers, being waived off the team, with fans saying F you Pelinka and no why Pelinka, and basically it's just Jordan Goodwin getting cut again after being a better player and getting cut last and then coming in and playing better than most and then getting cut again. It's brutal to try to stay in the NBA, and look, it for sure is. And Jordan Goodwin, the big thing is he didn't really perform in the playoffs. He got very limited minutes. He only had one game where he played over 10 minutes a night, and that was when he made his shot, because he made one shot in the playoffs. He didn't play a ton of minutes. He averaged 1.3 rebounds, 1 point per game, and half an assist. The defense was still there, but Goodwin was not really in that end of the rotation. And if the Knicks are to bring Goodwin in, it's not so he could start or something like that or be the sixth man. He'd be their 10th man. He would give him another guard who could play excellent defense and give the Knicks more perimeter defense and more ball handling to a team that is looking for those two things when you look at who they're really going for right now. That's why I added Ben Simmons into this video, because not to talk about Ben Simmons a whole lot because I've done it a bunch recently. I don't want to keep beating the horse, but look, effectively, Ben Simmons is a playmaker and an excellent defender who also happens to be 6'10", so that helps things, but the Knicks clearly want more defense, and they want another ball handler. Simmons is at the top of their list for sure, right up there with Landry Shamet, but Jordan Goodwin is someone who the Knicks will certainly look into because of the fact that he is an excellent defender. He's a hard-nosed player. He's willing to send himself into the fourth row of the stadium if that's how he gets the ball or that's how he gets a loose ball. He'll do whatever it takes to win games, and as JJ Redick put it, he's been a banshee, so that's something that the Knicks will want to use for sure. Now, Goodwin himself, the numbers were solid on the season as well. I mean, you look at it, he put up 18.7 points per game, 5.6 rebounds, and 3.9 assists. He played well. He had Or sorry, I really botched that right there. That was minutes. Put up 5.6 points per game, 3.9 rebounds, so 4 rebounds, and 1.5 assists. There we go. That sounds better. And shot 38% from 3, with also shooting 42% from that corner as well, giving the Knicks a 3-and-D guy in Jordan Goodwin who could also handle the ball a little bit. This is someone who teams will look at to sign for sure, and Goodwin's going to be someone who the Knicks absolutely will have a good shot at going after, and I think he would be a really helpful player for this team. He's on the younger side, and he's trying to prove that he belongs in the NBA, so I love the fit of Goodwin on this roster. Now, as we know as well, the Knicks did hold interest in Marcus Smart, and they had checked in on him, but Stephen Bondi's understanding is that Smart desired a spot with a clearer path to playing time. Smart reportedly is headed to the Lakers after agreeing to a buyout with the Wizards, and the Knicks couldn't offer the type of role that Marcus Smart was looking for, and also could only offer him a minimum deal where he got $5.5 million per year from the Lakers. Now, in regards to Smart, he put up 9 points last year, 2 rebounds and 3 assists, and got a steal per game. Still showing that defense, but shot only 39% from the field and 35% from 3. He definitely had a down season after not playing with the Celtics for the last 2 seasons or so, or the last 2 seasons to be exact. But since then, now he's got a chance with the Lakers on a team he fits on. And Ben Simmons, who put up 5 points, 5 rebounds, and 5.5 assists per game last year between the Nets and the Clippers, playing 22 minutes per game in total, looked solid as well. The defense was very much still there. The steals or blocks don't jump out at you, but he is still a great defensive player. So Simmons is someone as well to consider. He just turned 29 2 days ago, and he is someone as well that basically shows the Knicks do have a type on what they're looking for in free agency. It's guards who can play very tough defense and can also handle the ball. That's what they're looking for. It's evidently clear that's what they're looking for, and it makes sense why Goodwin would be on this list. Now, in regards to Ben, the Knicks, among other teams, have shown interest in Simmons, as we know, and the other teams include the Celtics, the Suns, and the Kings. All those teams have easier paths to playing time than the Knicks do right now, which is why I don't think Ben Simmons is going to sign with the Knicks. So that takes another one out from this situation. And when Knicks fans were asked if they'd rather Ben Simmons or Landry Shamet, most people said Shamet, including Ben Stiller. You can see I actually liked that tweet. And basically everyone here is just saying Shamet. As much as Ben Simmons could be interesting, everyone agreed Landry Shamet is the guy you go with here. And Shamet, he put up 6 points in the final 4 games of the playoffs when he got minutes. He also grabbed 2 assists, played good defense, shot 50% from the field and 53.8% from 3. The numbers were good. They were very good. And I think Landry Shamet should be the guy to get the role, especially because of the good defense he played. But it does feel like the Knicks, as of right now, are focused more on ball handling. So if that's what they go with, I would be interested in seeing what happens after that. I mean, if they don't sign a ball handler, if they sign someone like Landry Shamet, I think that opens up more space for Tyler Kolek to potentially get minutes, even though his summer league was shaky. So we'll see what happens there as well. It's going to be interesting. Guys, what do you think about the Jordan Goodwin stuff? Would you like him to be on the Knicks? I would not mind the signing at all, if I'm being honest, for not an end-of-bench role, but for a depth piece who definitely could get into the rotation. I think it makes a ton of sense. Let me know what you guys think. Like this video, subscribe, turn on post notifications. If you're interested in becoming a channel member, there are a few cool perks as well, depending on which membership choice you do choose. And on top of that, we will start doing some live streams again soon. Not this week, I'm traveling a bunch right now, so it does make things pretty difficult. You definitely will see in the coming days me not have this Knicks background because I'm not going to have the green screen that's behind me with me when I travel because I'm not bringing a green screen through TSA. But guys, I will catch you on the next one. Have a great day. Go Knicks.